Wanted to go over quickly how to load your images into Lightroom. Typically what I do is I copy the images from my mobile device or from my SD card and place them in a folder on my desktop so I can access them easily. In addition to that, then I know that I need to back these files up on cloud storage. A lot of students will use Google to do that. You could also use platforms like Dropbox. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and sign in to my Adobe account. Be sure to use your Iowa Central email address when you're creating your account, unless you have your own Adobe account already and you want to continue to use that. But while you're in the class, Iowa Central pays for your Adobe subscription. So I'm going to get logged in here. All right, so once we're here, you can go ahead and go up to the top right corner where this waffle is, and we will be clicking on Lightroom. We'll also be using Adobe Express. So these two are going to be pretty important for you guys to be able to access. So when I'm in Lightroom, if you're just entering it for the first time, typically it will default to the home page. So on the home page, there's actually lots of really great things that you can look through. There's this Explore More. There's lots of really great ways that people are demonstrating and showing how to edit. So I would definitely spend some time navigating through here and checking out the Lightroom community. But right now, what I'm going to do is show you how to add an album. So you can see I have pre-existing albums of images that are here. So for today, I'm going to go ahead and click on the plus and create an album, and I'm going to call this album Test 1 because I already have a test in there. So I'll hit create. So here's the test 1. So typically I'm adding lots of photos, but because my Wi-Fi is not great right now, currently where I'm at, I'm going to just upload a couple images. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on that Lightroom video. And then I'm going to just select, let's see, I'm going to deselect a few of these so I can just select a couple, and then I'm going to drag those into that album. So here I'll see that one photo was uploaded. Let's just upload another one just so you can see how easy it is. All right, so I'm just clicking on that folder and dragging right into the album. So from here, within this album, I can double click on the image, and then I can edit straight from this mobile, the Adobe Creative Cloud Lightroom app that I have online. I could also edit, I had this downloaded onto my desktop. So here is the editing icon. You can adjust exposure, contrast, highlights, blacks and whites. I mean, you'll go through lots of tutorials on how to do so. But the other thing I wanted to show you was how to rename an image file. I'm asking that you rename your top 3 images when you submit them in any assessment or assignment, so I know what you feel is your best work. So it's really easy to do that. You'll just click on this info button, and you can actually enter a title. So I could maybe call this best number 1. And then I could use that. Let's see, I could even put in a caption if I wanted to, but that's in that album. So then that renames that, and I know which one you feel is your best work. When you're sharing an album with me, my students recently I've found it's much easier just to share a Lightroom link rather than upload each individual file in Canvas. As you know, that can take quite a substantial amount of time. So you can share, let's say you have all 15 of your images in this Lightroom folder, you can actually share that with me by clicking on this person icon here. Click share and invite. The one thing you're going to want to change is can edit. If you give me the rights to edit, I can actually comment and edit a version of your image and give you some suggestions on how I might maybe crop or just and make some adjustments. So please click Can Edit. You'll always have the original file and the file that you edited, but this will allow me to be able to communicate with you more. So if you click Can Edit, and then you'll just put in my email address, which is green@iowacentral.edu. And then you'll just click Invite. The other thing I want you to do is once you're, with most of your assignments, you're writing a reflective paper. So the photographic assignments that I assign to you, you're also writing a reflection paper. So within that reflection paper, you can actually click Get Shareable Link, copy this link, and embed that into your reflection paper. So then it's much easier for me to be able to access your images as well. So I think once you get into Lightroom and start kind of playing around with that, everything should make some sense to you. But if you run into any problems at all, please reach out, and I'm happy to help.